studies are great. Okay, they're helpful, they're useful, but they are not the be-all end-all. They should not gauge exactly what you do all the time. If something feels good to you, something benefits you, if you feel the benefits of something or the negatives of something, and a study doesn't back it up, who gives a fuck? If you've noticed it on yourself, then do it, right? So many like strength coaches to like pro athletes and Olympians, they say studies have a way of catching up to them, right? And what they mean by that is they will advise stuff and test stuff and see stuff that works, so they'll repeat it, and then 10 years later a study will confirm that, yeah, that was the right thing to do, right? So you don't need to wait for studies. You don't need to, I mean, I've had it before where I've said to someone, right, this is what I do before training, or this is what I do, come on boy, this is what I do before bed, or anything like that, because it helps me do this. And they'll say, oh, I actually read somewhere, they did a study and that actually does this. I'll say I don't give a fuck what the study says. If I've experienced something myself, then I'll go with that, right? I was speaking to a gladiator the other day, and I was talking to him about zinc and how it's optimal to take it for good testosterone levels and foods that have zinc in. I said oysters have really high zinc, which is going to increase your testosterone and your sex drive. And he was like, oh, my uncle actually owns a fisherman's, like he owns a business, and they curry oysters around my area, and he has got he's like 50 or 60 around there. He's got this super high sex drive, and it was just like, so it's just like a real world example. And he's like, so that makes perfect sense, right? Look around you, notice things, make connections. Don't wait for a bit of paper or some research to tell you that something is connected. Make it yourself, right? If you do something and it benefits you, carry on doing it. Like, use studies, yeah, they're really useful sometimes, but please make these connections in the real world, and you're going to massively move forward much quicker, rather than having to read through stuff over and over again and wait for them to do certain studies. So use your eyes, use your ears, and start making changes that affect you. I'll speak to you soon.